Good morning, students. So, today we solve some important problems of exercise 11.3. So, in previous class, I have discussed the formulas, the surface area and lateral surface area of a cube, cuboid, and cylinder. So, I hope you have already reminded or by hearted the formulas for surface area and lateral surface area of a square, cube, and a cylinder. So today we solve some important problems from 11.3, not all problems, some selected problems from 11.3 based on the surface area and lateral surface area of a cube, cuboid, and a cylinder. The first I am going to solve question number 2. You can look at your books 11.3 page number 186. A suitcase with measurement 80 centimeter, 80 centimeter multiply 48 centimeter multiply 24 centimeter is to be covered with a tarpaulin cloth. So how many meters of tarpaulin of width 96 centimeter is required to cover 100 such suitcase? So first given a suitcase with measures. A suitcase, 2 number question. A suitcase with measures, which measures 80 centimeter into 48 centimeter into 80 centimeter 48 centimeter into 24 centimeter. 80 centimeter 48 centimeter 24 centimeter. That means 80 centimeter. So here length equal to 80 centimeter, width or breadth, okay, equal to 48 centimeter, and height equal to 24 centimeter. So here question is that how many tarpaulin cloths needed to cover such 100 suitcases? So first we find out that how much tarpaulin cloths is needed to cover one suitcase first. The tarpaulin cloths cover one suitcase. First of all, a suitcase is a shape of cuboid. Okay, you know first that a suitcase is the shape of cuboid shape. In cuboid shape, so a tarpaulin cloth is covered, all the segments covered means that is the total surface area of a cuboid. So first we find the total surface area of a cuboid. So total surface area means your formula total surface area of a cuboid equal to 2 into length into breadth plus breadth into height plus height into length. You know that the surface area of a cuboid is 2 into length into breadth plus breadth into height plus height into length. So already I said what is length here. Put the numbers. 2 into length equal to 80 centimeter into breadth equal to 48 centimeter plus breadth equal to 48 centimeter into height equal to 24 centimeter plus again height equal to 24 centimeter into length equal to 80 centimeter. Okay, 2 into 80 into 48 equal to 3840 plus 48 into 24, you multiply yourself, 1152 plus 24 into 80 equal to 1920 centimeter square. 2 into, you add this 3, you will get 6912 cm square equal to 13824 cm square. You multiply yourself, you will get answer. So 13824 cm centimeter square. You multiplied and add that. So it is the total surface area of a one suitcase. So 100 suitcase. said cloth is needed for 100 suitcase. So for 100 suitcase, clothes will be needed. Equal to 13824 into 100. Okay, 13824 into 100 equal to 1382400 centimeter square. It is for 100 suitcase. Okay, but here said a cloth which how much meter of cotton cloth is needed with 26 centimeter. So width 26 means it is width, you find out the length. Okay, so total surface area means 100 is this much, so you divide it with 96 centimeter. Okay, you divide it with 96 centimeter means because suppose a cloth, it is always in cuboid shape and you cut into pieces to make the cover of the 100 suitcases. So ये complete total area or surface area of a rectangle is given. So that is length given, it is width given 96 centimeter. So width of the cloth equal to 96 centimeter. So length means, so it is completely, if you add all the clothes 100 suitcase means you will get a big rectangle shaped cloth. So width given means how much length you will find means you know the area of a rectangle is length into breadth. So width given, so you will find out the length which will be the length of the cloth. So you divide here the length of the cloth. Length of the cloth equal to 1382400 centimeter square by 96 centimeter equal to 1400 centimeter. Okay, 1400 centimeter or 144 meter. If you convert it into meter, then 144 meter. This is the answer. So why we divide here? Because completely length of the cloth is area of the cloth given 1382400 centimeter square. So though width is given and it is a rectangle, you know rectangle such cloth area is length into breadth. So breadth is given, to find the length we divide here. Total area of a rectangle by width. And this is the your answer, 144 meter. Then now number 4. Rooks are painted outside of a cabinet of measures 1 meter, 2 meter, 1.5 meter. How much surface area did she cover if she painted all except bottom of the cabinet? So all the surface area except bottom of the surface. Okay, so a cabinet. Okay, suppose this is a box. Okay, so suppose A, B, C, D, this surface area is not painted. Okay, the base is not painted, but all sides. So a cuboid has a 6 faces. So bottom if you leave, there are 5 faces. Lateral surface plus top. Okay, so if you minus the surface area or the area of the bottom from the total surface area of the cabinet or the cuboid shaped box, then you will get the how much area is painted. Okay, so here given that the cabinet, outside cabinet measures, outside measures equal to outside cabinet measures 1 meter into 2 meter into 1.5 meter. So it is length, it is breadth, it is height. Okay, so total surface area, how much you know total surface area? Total surface area equal to 2 into length into breadth plus breadth into height plus height into length. So 2 into length into breadth means 1 meter into 2 meter, breadth into height means 2 meter into 2 meter into 1.5 plus height into 1.5 into 1. Okay, so 2 into 1 into 2 2 plus it is 3, then plus again 1.5. Okay, then 2 into how much it is? 2 3 5 6.5 equal to 13 meter square or 13 meter square. So here said Rukhsar painted only all the side except the base. So area of the base equal to how much? Length into breadth, that is 1 into 2 equal to 2 meter square. So he painted, she painted minus here 11 meter square. So he painted area 11 meter square because base is not painted, he left. So we minus the area of the base from the total surface area of the cupboard or the cabinet to get the answer. Question number 5. Daniel is painting the walls and ceiling of the cuboidal hall with length, breadth and height 15 meter, 10 meter, 7 meter respectively. From each can of paint 100 meter square of area is painted. So how many cans of paint will she need to paint the room? So same procedure here also. Previous problem what? Base is not painted. Here hall painted means also base we have to leave. Okay, ceiling means roof also painted. All the walls, 4 side walls and roof also painted except the floor. Okay, so here given the halls, cuboidal hall with length with length 15 meter, breadth 10 meter, length 15 meter, breadth 10 meter and height equal to 7 meter. The same procedure we will do, that we minus the area of the base from the total surface area to get the area of the 4 walls and the ceiling. Okay, so first formula, total surface area of the hall, total surface area of the hall equal to same 2 into length into breadth into height plus height into length, that is 2 into 15 into 10 plus 10 into 7 plus 7 into 15. Okay, 2 into 150 plus 70 plus 105. Okay, then equal to 2 into 325 meter square equal to 650. Okay, 650 meter square. But he will paint the area equal to total surface area minus area of the floor or the base, and area of the floor is length into breadth. So 650 meter square minus length into breadth, that is 15 meter into 10 meter, that is 650 meter square minus 150 meter square, that is 500 meter square. But he is saying one can paint 100 meter square area. Here 500 meter square area means how many cans needed? Simply 5 cans. So 100 meter square, one can, you can write here, one can paint equal to 100 meter square. So 500 meter square can will be needed, equal to 500 meter square, 500 minus by 100 meter square equal to 5 can. Okay, so we need 5 cans to paint the cuboid survey or except the floor. Now question number 8. The lateral surface area of a hollow cylinder is 4224 centimeter square. It is cut along the height and form a rectangular sheet of width 33 centimeter. So a cylinder, hollow cylinder, okay, it is a hollow cylinder. So it's a hollow cylinder, lateral surface area is given, not top and base, only side. Lateral surface area of a cylinder, lateral surface area of a cylinder equal to given 4224 centimeters square. Okay, 4224 centimeters lateral surface area of a cylinder. The cylinder is cut and make a rectangular sheet. When you cut a hollow rectangle, suppose hollow cylinder, suppose it is a cylinder, okay, hollow cylinder, top bottom is open, it is a hollow cylinder, you cut it, that means you cut means you get a rectangular sheet. Okay, when you cut a hollow cylinder, you get a rectangular sheet which is length and breadth. So suppose this is cylinder, you cut means you get the height. So here given the rectangular sheet, which rectangular sheet you get, that height is given 33 centimeter. Okay, so if it is given rectangular lateral surface, so what is the lateral surface area of a cylinder? So lateral surface area of a cylinder, formula equal to 2 pi r h. Okay, lateral surface area of a cylinder is 2 pi r h, and your area also given, that means 2 pi r h equal to 4224 centimeter square. So here 2 into pi means 22/7 and r. Okay, r you don't know what is the r, so into r into h equal to, you are given 33 centimeter. Okay, 33 centimeter equal to 4224 centimeter square. So you solve here, r equal to 4224 into 7 by 2 into 22 into 33. Okay, 2 into 22 into 33. So when you solve, you cut yourself. This is task for you. You cut yourself and you will get the answer 224 by 11. 224 by 11. You cut yourself, you simplify this. Okay, you get 224 by 11. So it is r. So length. So length means what? Perimeter. Okay, so perimeter means 2 pi r. Okay, perimeter means what? 2 pi r. This side when you open, that will length, and length is the perimeter of the cylinder or the above circle's perimeter. So perimeter means 2 pi r. So 2 pi r equal to 2 into pi, you know 22 by 7, and r you get 22 2 to 4 by 11. So 11 1 11, 11 2 ja 7, 3 ja 21, 7 2 ja 14. So 2 to 32 you get answer, that is 128 centimeters. So length 100 centimeter. Again asking what is the perimeter of the rectangular sheet. When you cut the hollow cylinder you get a rectangle, and again find the perimeter of the rectangle. So simply perimeter of the rectangle 2 into length plus breadth. So here it is length, breadth given 33, breadth given 33 centimeter. So multiply the perimeter. 2 into length plus breadth. Here 2 into length equal to 128 centimeter plus breadth equal to 33 centimeter. Okay, 2 into that is 2 into 161 centimeter equal to your area perimeter equal to 322 centimeter. Okay. So first you find out the length of the rectangle, then find the perimeter of the rectangular sheet. Now question number 9. A road roller takes 750 complete revolutions to move one cell over a level to road. To level a road roller take 750 complete revolution, means completely it rolls like this. Okay, 750 revolutions. Find the area of the road if the diameter of the road roller is 84 centimeter. So diameter of the road roller is 84 centimeter, length is 1 meter. Okay, so what you find? The ruler, the surface area road ruler is in the cylindrical shape, and its revolution means lateral surface area, not complete surface area is needed. So you first find out the lateral surface area of the ruler. The rulers given, that is diameter of the ruler. Diameter of the ruler equal to 84 centimeter. So how much radius? 84 by 2, that is 42 centimeter. So radius is 42 centimeter. So find first lateral surface area of the cylinder. So lateral surface area of the ruler equal to 2 pi r h. 2 into 22 by 7, r equal to 42, h equal to given 1 meter. So 1 meter is 100 centimeter, that is 100 centimeter. Here given height. Okay, because height equal to 1 meter. Okay, so 100 centimeter you solve it. 7 6 is 42. So when you multiply you get 26400 centimeter. 26400 centimeter square. Okay, so when you solve you get 26400 centimeter square. So the ruler take how many revolutions? 750. So if you multiply the lateral surface area with 750, you will get the complete area of the road. Okay, so it took revolution equal to 750. Okay, so total equal to 26400 centimeter square into 750 and you will get answer 198 okay 50 cm square. So 1 meter 100 centimeter, 1 centimeter equal to 1 by 100 meter. Okay, so here what the centimeter square means, you to convert into meter 198 you 0.005 you have to divide 10,000. Why? Because 1 centimeter equal to 1 by 100 meter. So 1 centimeter square means 1 by 100 square, that is 1 by 10,000 meter square. So you multiply to convert into meter square. So 4040 got 1980 meter square. Okay. So I hope you understood all the problems what I solved today. So this is all about today's video. Thank you, and you all do these problems in your copy and practice them. Thank you.